Guys, to be very frank, one of the dumbest thing a person can do is to try to defend APC with these their obvious failures. It makes you look so stupid. Yesterday, Charles of Arise News was interviewing Reno Omokri. And guess what? He asked him a very simple question. What do you do for a living? This guy began to deflect. Deflecting. You go just know, say, this politics, now waiting that they call advanced 419. I'm telling you the truth. Now, without wasting much time, take a look at how Reno Omokri disgraced himself on Arise News yesterday. And I'll be coming back to give my thoughts about it.
We've introduced you as a political commentator, social media influencer, author. Is that what puts food on the table, or do you have a secret job that you do in the UK in the wee hours sort of of the morning, a sort of 9 to 5 job, or you don't do that kind of grunt?
I have the most paid subscribers of anybody in Africa. Nobody on the continent of Africa has more paid subscribers than me on X, which is formerly Twitter.
So you're a social media influencer. I just need you to be clear.
Yeah. Right. If you interject, I can't be clear.
No, so okay. Go ahead.
So even if I don't do anything, if I just sleep and wake up, today I'm earning something like maybe close to $1,000. Even if I just sleep and wake up, that's why I have the luxury.
Well, I'd like to be you.
Oh well, that's why I have the luxury to travel all around the world. This year, how many countries have I been to? I've been to 18 countries. Tomorrow, I'm going back to California. From California, I'm going to Ethiopia. From Ethiopia, I'm going to Seychelles. That's why I've been able. That's why I can say it.
Subscribers.
Because I have a consistent legal income flow, and nobody can muzzle me.
Indeed. And what about the reports that you're about to be made an ambassador by the Tinubu government? Is that a fact, or is that shrouded in mystery?
I don't know anything about that. I deal in facts. I don't deal in reports or rumors.
Yeah, but I mean, have you heard about those reports?
I read it in the newspapers just like you. I read it just like you.
Reno, it's great to see you. Great to see you in person rather than all this internet business from London.
And just before I go, I really want to encourage Nigerians, please dress in made in Nigeria apparel. Everything I'm wearing from head to toe is made in Nigeria. That's the only way we're going to build our economy.
Well, tell that to the government, because they're driving around in foreign cars. See what I mean? And yet cars are made in Nigeria.
Yes, cars are made in Nigeria, and then we're seeing that this administration is also patronizing innocent, not just with the government, also with the military. So we're going to start somewhere. This administration made it possible for a Nigerian carrier to get direct routes to Gatwick Airport and to London Heathrow. So that's part of what I'm talking about. Thank you, Charles, for having me.
Yeah, well, what about Tinubu's healthcare? Can he have his medical, sort of his hospital treatments in Nigeria?
I'll tell you what you're going to do. Invite the Minister of Information. Let him see if he can answer that question.
I like that. On that note, Reno, great to see you, old chap. To be fair, I mean, this may not be for you, but there are many who might be encouraged and even inspired by the fact that heavyweights like Atiku Abubakar, Peter Obi, two of Tinubu's biggest challengers in the last election, being the face of this coalition, in addition, of course, to the likes of, as you mentioned, Nasir El-Rufai, Rotimi Amechi, David Mark, Ralph Arebesola, Uche Secondus, etc.
Well, one thing that these people all have in common is that they all lost in 2023. All of them, all the names that you mentioned, they all lost in 2023.
Yeah, but so what if they lost?
Yeah, so if you form
I mean, many of them don't even
Can I answer your question?
Lost.
If you form a losers convention, so, I mean, why should I be afraid of you? You're forming a losers convention. I mean, why should I be afraid of you? It happens all the time. In the United States, we see people.
You go shop on 2027, whether it's losers convention or what.
Thinkers together, there's more negativity.
Right. Well, that's one way of looking at it. The other way is that there is a certain logic behind it. They don't want to see their votes, which collectively beat Tinubu hands down in 2023. I mean, Tinubu got 37% of the vote. Atiku and Obi combined got 54%. So on that score, would you concede that they appear to have learned some lessons from the last election, because both Atiku and Obi feel that they might have won on a joint ticket in 2023?
That is, you're not up to date, because in his last interview on Channels, Peter Obi said, and I'm quoting him, "I will contest the 2027 election."
But was it a joint ticket? Let me just make this point. A joint ticket doesn't mean that they're necessarily running. That, in other words, that they're combining forces.
Yeah, but if Peter Obi says he's running, if Waziri Atiku Abubakar says he's running,
Well, he hasn't said that.
Waziri Atiku Abubakar has not said he's running. Oh, please. Anyway, but let me just finish now. So if Peter Obi says that he's going to run, if we are seeing every indication that Waziri Atiku Abubakar wants to run, if we are seeing Amici submitting a proposal to the ADC officially for a one-term presidency, I mean, have you seen any coalition there? There's no coalition. What you're just seeing is egos, different egos. The man, Peter Obi, is based on what has happened in the past, is very unlikely to get the ticket of the ADC. So if you're making an analytical assessment, I just gave you points to note. Our debt has gone down from 113 billion to 97 billion. Our GDP is growing at 3.84. We had 2 recessions under Buhari. We are seeing growth under Tinubu.
Well, I mean, it's the same party.
It doesn't matter.
It's the same ABC. So telling me about Buhari, it's the same group. It's the same party.
APC was not a party.
Well, you were just arguing that he
Can I finish?
APC is not a
Can I
party.
finish?
Buhari into office.
Yes, but APC is not a party. APC is a coalition. That's why APC
is a party.
No,
It's a
APC
party that was formed by
Can I explain?
Yeah, go ahead.
Reno, don't lose it.
APC is a coalition. It is not a party. There are legacy parties built on ideology that form the APC. All those legacy parties, they don't really agree together. The Congress for Progressive Change has a different political and economic ideology from the AC and the Action Congress of Nigeria. So, ideologically speaking...
So why are they together?
Yeah, that's why it's called a coalition. It happens in England. I schooled in England, you schooled in England. We have
It's an APC party.
It's a coalition. It's a coalition. Now, the ideology behind Bola Tinubu is not the same ideology behind Buhari. And we are seeing progress.
You've seen it for yourself. Now, the truth is that Reno Omokri's analysis is completely biased. He should go and find out a man by name Abraham Lincoln. How many times Abraham Lincoln contested before he finally became the American president? Abraham Lincoln failed in school. Abraham Lincoln lost businesses, failed in business. Abraham Lincoln contested for legislature, failed. Abraham Lincoln contested for reps, failed. Abraham Lincoln contested for Senate, failed. Abraham Lincoln contested for Congress, failed. Contested for president and won for the first time. So you cannot tell me that it's a collaboration of losers, just like he said. And the truth is that when they come up with this, their analysis, fake analysis everywhere. You come out and say, Nigeria statistics says 4. This. We are talking about the realities in the lives of Nigerians. How are Nigerians feeling the impact of your so-called analysis that you cook up in one backyard and come out and tell Nigerians? We're seeing that the price of things are deflecting by the day. Is it data? Is it fuel? Is it electricity? Is it food? Is it what? Is it vehicles? Is it what? What is getting better? If not that yesterday we just had that dollar is now 1,500. Tell me what the government of President Bola Tinubu has been able to do. That you come out and give us fake statistics everywhere. Charles said it rightly. Tell your president to go and patronize made in Nigerian medical outfits. Tell your president to patronize made in Nigerian vehicles. Tell your president to patronize things that are made in Nigeria. And let's see if truly what you're saying is true. It's not just to come out and give fake statistics. It's obvious that Reno Omokri has come out to show that his duty is to completely and continuously condemn Peter Obi. Because regardless of what Peter Obi says, all he keeps doing is, Peter Obi did this, Peter Obi did that, Peter Obi did this, Peter Obi did that. Perhaps that is why he's being paid or he's being bankrolled, allegedly anyway. If not, you cannot come out and tell me that you don't see any good thing in Peter Obi, but all you see is good in the APC government, that Nigerians are getting frustrated by the day with the harsh economic realities. And you say that President Bola Tinubu is trying. Foul. The truth is that I went to do an analysis, or I asked ChatGPT some questions about Reno Omokri's claims. And let's take a look at what ChatGPT says before we call it a wrap. So let's see what AI gives us here. It's searching. Okay, I couldn't find a verified source naming highest user up here. We have Egyptian footballer, this is blah blah, influencer rate so much lower, blah blah. Influencers rate on Twitter are much lower than Instagram, and very widely some sources estimate $5,000 to $30,000. Okay, let's see. Let me ask him. So, but Reno Omokri said he is one of the highest paid Twitter blogger in Africa. So how much? Let's see what it will tell us. Yes, Omokri has claimed to be among the highest paid Twitter bloggers. Specifically, in an interview, he said, "I have the highest number of paid subscribers on X, even if I don't do anymore. I don't do anymore. If I just sleep and wake up, yes, I earn close to $1,000. That's exactly what he said. Now, he also said that over an 18-day period, he made $5,000 from the X subscriber service alone. Though whether that makes him the top earner in Africa is not verifiable from the independent data. If you want, I can look up to compare other African bloggers earning to see how he stacks up. Let me say, please do. Let's say, please do. So let's see what it will give to us. Thinking for a better answer, right? Influencers earning and ranking, blah 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 blah. Still loading. I want to see whether what Renoomokri said there's any fact in it. So guys, just stand by and hold on for me. Preparing, blah blah blah. Got it. I dug into this, and here's what I found. Short answers. Omokri has publicly claimed he's one of the highest paid Twitter bloggers in Africa and has posted figures about his X subscription income, but there is no independent authoritative ranking I could find that verifies who the highest paid youth in Africa. Reno tweeted that he has the most paid subscriber of somebody in Africa. He has repeatedly posted that he earns from his X subscription service. News outlets repeating his comment reports he said he makes about this monthly from Twitter. But today he said daily, and he also claimed 5,000 in 18 days from subscription. Those are his claims, not platform verified public payout. You see, X creators payouts come from a mixture of ad revenue, blah blah blah. Most influencers earning least focus on Instagram, blah blah blah. Reno's statements are on the record and could make him one of the top earners in Africa if his numbers are accurate. But there's no public independent database, blah blah blah. So the truth is that just an